Hello users, and welcome to another episodic installation of Above It All, the show where I talk about things that I think you should know and then I voice my opinions. So, today's the weekend, it's Sunday, and I'm taking a little bit of doing less videos on the weekends. I might switch my weekends to sometime in the middle of the week, I don't know. But I usually upload videos every single day, and sometimes I get a little burnt out. So I still want to upload videos every single day, but I'm probably going to have a few days throughout the week where I kind of reduce the frequency of that. But here we are. I just wanted to make a video about this poll I just saw. And again, I'll do more important stuff maybe tomorrow, but 57% of Republicans think that just under 200,000 people, and again, we're talking about numbers that are most definitely underreported. So we're talking about 200,000 people dead from coronavirus, and 57% of Republicans think that that's okay. There's this idea out there that Republicans are free thinkers, that Republicans love freedom and liberty. It's not freedom to go outside, catch a deadly pathogen, and then die without having health insurance. That's not freedom. In the 21st century, freedom would mean you have the ability to do what you want, when you want, with little or minimal fear of consequences that are preventable. This was a preventable pandemic. If the government, both the Democrats in the House, Republicans in the Senate, and Donald Trump really cared about the American people, we would have had a 6-week lockdown in February with $2,000 a month until, maybe for 3 or 4 months, right? Let's just, we're being a little conservative here. And we would be fine right now. The entirety of the European Union the other day had about 40 people die from COVID-19. We are having about 1,000 people die every single day as of August 23rd. Can you believe that? Can you, as a free-thinking, logical adult, can you believe that? Because I can't. I can't believe that. Now, I consider myself an independent. So 33% of independents consider that acceptable, which is remarkably high. And 67% of independents consider that not acceptable. Now, one of the things that gave Trump the victory in 2016, and this is all assuming we don't have a rigged election this time around, which I think is, at this point, kind of unlikely. But the only reason Trump managed to eke out the election in 2016 were because independents were kind of split 50-50. And really it just came down to specific states, which way they went, 51-49 and stuff like that. Independents overall, at this point, are not nearly as satisfied. This is the number you need to look at. These are the swing voters. Okay? There are more anti-Trump voters than there are pro-Trump voters. And again, this is this was the thing about it, is the Republicans and Donald Trump could have had an easy coast to re-election. They just give everyone a monthly stipend or stimulus. Do maybe even a prolonged, you could maybe kill 50,000 people and probably get away with it, right? And who knows, maybe he'll kill, 300, 400,000 people and still get away with it, who knows? But it would have been an easy victory if we would have just gotten, say, a monthly stimulus, had a lockdown for a couple months, and then the election rolls around, Trump wins re-election, and then he can just cut everything, and then raise taxes on the poor, get that money back, and then have 4 more years of a reign. But they don't care. That's the thing, is the electoral strategy here, they just don't give a fuck. And that's what's so bizarre about it. Because Democrats, they're cultish. They're sheepish, right? We already know that. But at least they understand. And it might not be for the right reasons. It might just be for the Trump bad reasons, which obviously Trump is bad. But they understand 10%, which, by the way, who are the 10% of Democrats that think that's okay? I don't know, maybe the Nancy Pelosi's. But at least 90% of Democrats agree that this shit is unacceptable. And again, it's just like, I cannot believe we're living in this universe where a 9/11 is happening every single day or every other day. We're having a 9/11. 9/11 changed, like, my life. I was like 5 years old when 9/11 happened. And I remember my mom talking about 9/11 and the Muslims are going to kill us up until I was a teenager. 9/11 reshaped American society for decades. Yet, now we're at a point, and 9/11 was preventable, of course. And now we're at a point where thousands of deaths every other day that are preventable are just happening. And yet, Republicans, a majority of Republicans, think that that's okay. Think they're fine and dandy. Now, it's not a strong majority. It's only 57% to 43%. But it's still just absolutely bizarre. It's fascinating. And I just wanted to make this video again because I just want to put out at least one video today. But this, like, we're talking about a cult here. A cult based around the idea that being an intellectual, knowing anything is bad. Literally having read a single book is something to be laughed at among these people. Unless the book is Atlas Shrugged. These people are psychopaths. And yes, if you think that the coronavirus pandemic, as preventable as it was, like, should be this bad and that this is okay, I'm sorry. But you are a disaster of a human. You can maybe think, okay, maybe it's too much fear-mongering. Okay, there's a little bit this and that and whatever. That's fine. Right? We can have a nuanced conversation. But if you think around 200,000 people dying is okay under any circumstance, I'm sorry, but you're just a bad person. You lack you lack morality, you lack empathy, you lack sympathy, you lack humanity. You lack everything that makes us human, and I really think you should think about that. Because goddamn, if Trump coasts to a re-election, which, who knows? Again, I think the integrity of this election is going to be severely in question no matter what happens. But if Trump does win, or if Trump does hold on to power in some other way, and guess what? If Biden wins, we're fucked. As a country, we're fucked, no matter what. Now, we might be fucked 98% as bad if Biden wins, as opposed to 100% as bad if Trump wins. But we're fucked either way. And that's what's truly remarkable about this. Greatest country in the world? My asshole. But at least I can say within my lifetime that the United States of America will cease to exist. Because that is the road we're heading down. Anyway, thank you for watching. Y'all have a good one. Hopefully you enjoy the content. And I'll see you later. Go watch Flicks Done Quick. I brought that series back. It's mini reviews of movies after I watch them. Go watch that. I'll see you later. Y'all have a good one.